There are currently rumors going around that the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is terrified. He is shocked about the Russian tactics in Ukraine using his soldiers. As you know, North Korea has sent soldiers to Ukraine, about 40,000 of them or so. And apparently he is shocked by the tactics the Russians have used them with. As you know, Russians like to use the cannon fodder tactic, or meat wave as it is also called. And he has apparently been shocked by this. Now, the point of him sending these soldiers to Russia in the first place to fight against Ukraine is probably to get these soldiers, and especially his officers and generals, experience on the battlefield and in war. So if, for example, they plan to invade South Korea in the future, then of course they want some war experience, so they know how this now works in the modern world, as North Korea has not been at war since the Korean War in the 50s. So everyone that knows war and fighting and stuff like this, they are either dead or super old. And it is obviously not the same as it is now in the modern day. A lot has changed in those years, a lot. Now, we obviously don't know if he is actually shocked by these tactics, because probably anyone that has observed this war knows that this is Russia's tactic, that this is what they actually do. Maybe he was shocked that he would do that with his troops specifically, because obviously he would. And as you have seen in videos of the North Koreans actually going to war in the Ukrainian war, you can see on the videos that they are using like old tactics as if they still were in the 50s. They are like running on the enemy in groups of men without any support, it seems like. So the Ukrainians are just shelling them with artillery, and they're sending the drones at them, and the North Koreans can do nothing about it. So they obviously just get killed right away, which is why the North Koreans have such a big amount of death in this war. So if this is true, that might be why we have not seen North Koreans fighting against Ukraine for several weeks now. We have not seen any North Koreans on the front line, as far as we know. So maybe he is second guessing this decision of sending troops there. Maybe they are not actually getting the experience they need, since they are just being killed before they get this experience. As a lot of the generals have, or maybe not generals, but at least officers of North Korea has been killed as well, behind the lines from HIMARS attacks and stuff like this. So it will be interesting to see if they will resume sending more troops to help Russia against Ukraine, or not. Because obviously in reality, Kim Jong-un does not care about his soldiers at all. He does not care about his people, obviously, as they are starving and living in total oppression, the worst kind of oppression that exists in this world today. And he is probably also getting quite good stuff from Russia from sending these troops. Like he's probably getting maybe some nuclear technologies or some ballistic missile technologies or something like this, as North Korea does not have that good technology, as they are a country far behind everyone else. They are almost like a rural society still. They have not developed almost anything since the 50s.